After a few days off, we are finally back today and we have 2 games until the winter break. One of those is Bayern Munich. Let's do this. So guys, welcome back to the Red Devil Revival, here today for episode 92 of our Road to Glory series, here with Kaiserslautern. As I've just said in the intro, we are back today, 2 games to play, and then we go into our winter break, and one of them is Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga in a huge clash. We lose it, the title is probably dead and buried. We win it, the race really opens up. Of course, guys, welcome back. We've had a couple of days off. I've been away. I am finally back and recording at long last after having travelled up to York and back. And as I say, we are here for episode 92. If you did miss the last episode, guys, where we took part in the 5th match in our Champions League group stage to see if we could get ourselves qualified up against, I believe it was Napoli. It was that long ago. I can't actually remember. I think it was Napoli. There'll be a link right above you to see exactly how we did get on in that game. And of course, guys, if you do enjoy today's video, do make sure to chuck a like down onto it. And if you do want to see any more of my content, such as the Red Devil Revival, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. Now, I'm going to get straight into this video today. 2 games to go. AZ in the Champions League and also Bayern Munich. We'll get first of all into the schedule, run through the fixtures that took place off screen. And we had some good results and one pretty horrendous one. After the Napoli game, which it was actually Napoli, I'm glad I got that right then. We, of course, won that in last episode. We then took on Augsburg, who were down the bottom of the table. We smashed them 4-0. Brace from Chimpitaz, goal from Fermek, and also from Cosme. Really good 4-0 win. And then afterwards, I have no idea what happened in this game. Just none of the players turned up whatsoever. We were battered 3-0 by Schalke. A hat-trick from a region player called Ankenbrand, who I actually very nearly signed a couple of seasons ago, but Schalke beat me to it. And he punished us in this game, beating us 3-0. As I say, I really don't know what happened. You can see how poor all of the ratings were on this side. We also picked up an injury to Bierlich as well, which wasn't ideal. So, yeah, it was not good whatsoever. Thankfully, after that, we bounced back straight away. We played by Leverkusen. We smashed them 5-0. Sousa with a brace, Fermek, Ricardo and Chimpitaz. And as a result, in the Bundesliga, we got a little bit of luck because when we lost, Bayern drew, and then Bayern have actually just lost last week in game week. So they've already played currently and they won, but we are back within 5 points. So it's not as bad. And of course, to say, if we beat Bayern at the end of this episode, we will be going within 2. If we lose, it will be back to 8 points. That is the Bundesliga, the Champions League group stage, though. We are top of it. We take on AZ, who sits second currently. As long as we get a draw, we finish top of the group. If AZ win, we will go to second, and they will top the group instead. It is the AZ game, first of all, and this is how we're lining up. Because the fact qualification is already assured, I am playing a rotated side. This could come back and bite us in the arse, but hopefully it will not. It's Leno in there, Ehlers and Ricardo at the back, Williams at right back, Mbom at DM, Liizio and Bielik are both injured. Gerson's in at left back, it's an Amiri, Svanberg and Tagseth in the midfield, and Sousa and Edward starting up front. I'm giving Chimpitaz a rest for the upcoming Bayern Munich game. This is how we're lining up. Let's get into it. Our first game in over a week in real life, because of course I have been away, so I'm a little bit rusty. I knew exactly kind of what I was going back to, but I couldn't quite remember who we were taking on first, anything like that. But here we go. AZ to go. Can we get the win? Hopefully we can do. Get some nice momentum going into that Bayern Munich game, which we have to make sure we do not lose. And if we can win it, fantastic stuff. But here we go then. AZ Alkmaar away from home on some fantastic form themselves. They've been winning over in the Netherlands, and they are, of course, very close to getting qualification in our group. We got a draw. I think it was 0-0 at home in the first game which we played them. We need to be seeing more from us today. But here we go. A highlight inside the very opening stages of this game. Straight from the kickoff, we have the ball. Svanberg down his right flank to Nico Williams now. Are we going to see an early chance for us and maybe an early goal? Williams, he loses it. He does get the ball back. Come on, Nico. Into Amiri. Back to Nico Williams. Come on, Nico. What are you going to do with it? Back to Amiri. It goes inside to Sousa. who plays it off. Now it's Mbom. What is going on? How great ball. Sousa, is he onside? Doesn't matter. It's a good save. I think he was onside. He should really have done better. Not ideal from him there whatsoever. Very, very poor from our main man up front. Another highlight, a throw in now. 10 minutes played. Williams on the ball. He whips it in. Edouard. It goes over the bar. Unlucky from Olivier Edouard. Of course, guys, we are getting very close to the winter break, which does mean the January transfer window. A few of the players have asked about leaving, possibly. The main one being Christian Bielik. Also, there is talk of bids coming in for both Pellegrini and maybe Edouard. I would accept a bid for either of those players should they be good enough. And also there is talk of one of our defenders. I can't remember who it was. It may be Ayles, who we signed in the summer. Teams were wanting him anyway. And I am looking at another centre-back. I have spotted one playing over in England who is a Turkish international. Wow. Bernd Leno just made a fantastic save. The retiring Bernd Leno there, pulling off a very, very good reflex stop. Very good start from our main man there in between the sticks today. We get away with that one. AZ had a nice bit of build-up play. I wasn't really commentating on it. And they nearly scored. And are we going to get this ball clear eventually? It looks like we are. But definitely my eyes on a centre-back, maybe another wing-back. I'll have to wait and see. But you guys have to let me know in the comments your thoughts on transfers, everything, of course, with it being the January transfer window coming up shortly. But our main focus is here and now on these two games. At the moment, AZ looking slightly better than us. They've crossed it in, and we get away with that. Cleared it off the line. I'm not sure who it was, but someone cleared it off the line for us. And we are really riding our luck. I'm going to say Demar Moore to the boys. I will be honest, I will take a 0-0. At the moment, Napoli are beating Sevilla, which means regardless, AZ will be qualifying. Hang on, Tagsev, ball in. Ricardo Lay puts it in. I saw he jumped up and got to it. I didn't know where the ball was going. But we get a goal. Our first one of the game. We take a 1-goal lead from a set piece. The giant that is Ricardo Lay gets up and beats like 4 defenders there and gets it into the back of the net. Very, very good stuff on the Spanish international. And we take the lead in the first half now. What is happening here? Are they going to be getting a very late equaliser in this half? I certainly hope they don't. Svanberg clears it. Actually, quite good there. Gets it out to Amiri. A chance for a very good counter-attack here. Edouard to Sousa. Somehow Sousa, surely got to be a second. How has Sousa not scored today? Oh my goodness me. Simao, he scored a brace in the last game against Leverkusen. I don't know how he hasn't scored then. That was easier than the first one, if you ask me. He'd done all the hard work. He beat the defender. He got one-on-one, and he just couldn't finish it. It's a good save from the goalkeeper, but Sousa should be doing better. We're going at half-time. 1-0 up. Guard against complacency, boys. They all mainly do agree. Svanberg, Ricardo Lay, and Ayles, the only ones who haven't. I'll say there's a lot more to come from them. Most of them are looking up for it. We're going to make a change, though, mainly because Nico Williams picked up a knock. We'll get Casanova on. He's another player who could be leaving us in the January. He is asked to leave, and there is interest for a couple of clubs in England, I believe, and there was also one from Syria. I think, I can't quite recall. But at the moment, things are very much going our way. 60 minutes played, we still had the lead, albeit there is a highlight taking place right now. AZ score is going to be a very different last 30 minutes than the previous 30 minutes in which we've just played, because obviously it will be back to being level and AZ will be gunning for the win. Bogut here on the ball, he puts it in. Montero heads it and it goes over the bar. Not really threatening Bernd Leno's net there. I think we'll make another substitution. I'm going to make one in midfield. Going to get Svanberg off for... Do I go for Cosme? Yeah, we will. We'll get the young Brazilian lad onto the pitch. Give him some minutes here in this game. And I think we'll then make one final substitution. Tagsev is looking a little bit knackered. We'll probably do that. There's a highlight. 15 minutes to play. We'll see what happens here before I make that final substitution. It's a good ball. It's a great finish from Force there. But thankfully for us, Marcus Force apparently is straight offside because they're going to check it on VAR. He did look like he had a lot of space, which isn't normally what our defences does. They're very good at kind of tracking players, and it has been disallowed for offside. We get away with that one there, quite luckily. We're going to make that final substitution then. Tagsev off for Firmek. We're going to go to balance. We're going to go slightly time wasting and be more disciplined. Have faith in you. He's up for it. We have 10 minutes plus any stoppage time now to hold out and get all 3 points. Of course, a draw will still mean we will be top of the group, but I'd rather have the win if we can get it. Into stoppage time we go. We're just whizzing through it now. Are we going to get all 3 points? We Very good stuff. It was a cagey game. Didn't matter. We got the goal that mattered. Defence, we played really well. Look at all the ratings, all the defensive players there. Very good stuff from us. Outstretched arms, a good win, boys. They all look over the moon about it. Of course they do. We finished top. AZ actually go through to the knockout stages because Napoli did get the win with a 93rd minute goal. Very unlucky for Sevilla. They drop out. Napoli go into the Europa League, and us and AZ are into the knockout stages of the Champions League. Come on! Very good stuff. But our attention turns very much so to Bayern Munich, so I will see you for that game, guys, very shortly. Here we go then, game number 2, and I am taking some risks with this pick for our lineup and all of the players in this side. It's Misic in net because it's such an important game. It's then Ricardo Lay and Tar at the back. I really wanted to play Jamie Lawrence, but he still isn't fit. Castanova comes in at right back after Williams picked up that knock in the last game. Liuzio and Franco, I've put both back into the team. They're both playing through arm injuries, so I think they should be fine. And also with it being the winter break coming up after this game, we've got 4 weeks off. Hope they should be able to recover from any possible knocks they may pick up. It's then Montel, Amiri and Firmek in the midfield. Amiri had a really good game in the last match. So it's hard to keep him in there. Montel and Firmek I brought back in. It's then Sousa and Chumpataz both up front. That is how we're lining up. Pretty much as strong as we can be, with the exception that we don't have Williams and we don't have Lawrence. But Casanova and Tar are both very decent options in their place. Let's go with it then. Away at the Allianz Arena, a must not lose game today. We lose, the gap becomes 8 points. Hansi Flick still somehow in charge over at Bayern. Point the finger. I'm going to say no, a lot of you will be keen to avenge what happened last time. A lot of the lads do agree, to be fair, and we'll say have faith in the rest of them. There we go. Everyone is looking motivated for it. Of course they are. Bayern lost actually just midweek in the Champions League, so hopefully we can take advantage of that. And there is our recent form. 4 wins in our last 5. Very good stuff. Of course, we had our first defeat in the league as well take place in those 5 games. But here we go. Away from home at Bayern. Huge game. Absolutely massive. You can see if we were to draw, the gap would be 5 points. And then the likes of Frankfurt and Hoffenheim could all catch us as well. So we have to really be careful. We lose, it could all go completely tits up. But here we go. First highlight. Alphonso Davies on this left flank. Plays it in. Firmek, good challenge. Is Montel going to get there? Probably not going to outpace Alphonso Davies any day soon, is he? Goretzka, lovely ball to Leroy Sané. And we somehow get away with that. I don't know if Misic made the save or if one of the defenders got the block, but we got away with it. And so far, it is still 0-0. But there is another highlight. Only 17 minutes played. Oh dear, Bayern Munich, you are looking up for this game already, aren't you? It's played in, Buendia hits it, it is blocked, and we have cleared it. Come on, boys, get the ball back, maybe. Pavard on it in a moment, plays it all the way back to Diego Costa in net, the Portuguese goalkeeper. And they are building from the back, and they are getting another opportunity at Bayern Munich right now. Alphonso Davies again down this left flank. I'm already spotting problems down our flanks. And thankfully, João Pedro's shot is blocked and goes for a corner. 18 minutes played. Another highlight. Emi Buendia's corner. We head it clear. Is that going to be the end of the highlight? Actually, Chumpataz, a chance for a 2v2 counter-attack maybe. Come on, Chumpataz. We all know how pacey he is. He gets tackled very well by Serginho Dest there. Probably the end of the highlight. Indeed it is. I do wonder if we should look to play a slightly wider formation. Just at the moment, we're being exploited down those flanks. And I don't like what I'm seeing. Do we change things up? Maybe we should do. Maybe it's too late because there's a highlight taking place now. Are Bayern going to get another opportunity? If they go down the flanks again, I'm putting on some wingers. Gonçalves down this right side now. Plays it inside to Goretzka. Now Nedelko, I think it is. Back to Gonçalves. He goes to the far post. And then Alphonso Davies is in so much space because there's no one there to try and challenge him. Davis now, Goretzka, they are all over us. We're going to have to make a change. I'm going to wait till this highlight stops before I make that substitution possible, or at least tactical switch. The Delco to Pedro. They're keeping the ball so well, Bayern Munich. This is a very different Bayern Munich to the Bayern of the past 2 seasons. They are so much better right now. When we played Bayern in the past few seasons, they've been much weaker. They've really not looked very good. Gonçalves. They've got the breakthrough. It has come from the left wing back crossing it in. I did say about the wings, I should have made the change earlier. Right, we're going to pull both the wing backs back. We're going to try and go exactly the same as they are. Souza is going to go on the left-hand side. And I think we'll get Tagsef on and put him on the right side. I'll get him on for Amiri, put Tagsef on this left side. Do I play him as an advanced playmaker? I think we might do, you know. I'm going to tell Souza to play as a inside forward on support. Actually, no, on attack. And I'm going to tell Tagsef to go advanced playmaker on support like so. And we'll see if this can help us out a little bit more or not. Hopefully Fermet will push on into this space and Souza will come in over here. We'll have to wait and see. I'm going to tell Liuzzo to go. Actually, we'll keep him as the halfback for now. I've got no issue with him doing that. We're going to play a little bit wider. Come on, lads. It's 32 minutes played and we've been absolutely dominated right now. This is not good whatsoever. Bayern with the early goal and we need to sort ourselves out. I did not want to see it again. Thank you very much, game. We're going to say demand more to the lads. 10 minutes until half-time. Can we try and maybe get an equaliser or at least get into half-time with it only being 1-0? It looks like we might be doing that, you know. We're whizzing through into stoppage time. Nothing to see since the changes, but here we go, actually. Looks like it's going to be quite literally the final kick of the half. Jonathan Tull, we start with the ball. Now Montel, Tagsef on it, of course, playing on that right flank as the advanced playmaker. What was that pass? I have no idea. Come on, please. Don't... Oh, no, here we go. Buendia. What was Misic doing? Why didn't Misic come out for that? He's a sweeper keeper on support and he didn't come off his line. Well, it's 2-0 to Bayern Munich and right now I can just feel the Bundesliga slipping away. It is not going well. We're going to make another substitution. I'm going to actually get Tagsef on as an inverted winger on support then. I'm going to tell Souza to play as a proper winger on attack. I do feel we're kind of losing out a bit with him doing that, but I feel we just need to do it right now. And I'm also going to make a change. You might think what you're doing. I'm going to get Franco off and I'm going to get Williams on this left side. I expect you're thinking, what on earth are you doing? We're going to get him on as an inverted wing-back on support. He can play there. He can play fine as an inverted wing-back on further up. So I'm going to play him here instead and just see how he does. I'm going to tell him to underlap, though, on that side. I don't know. I'm just trying things at the moment. We need to see some changes right now because we are playing really poorly. But we've gone out in the second half. We've got highlights straight away and we're getting the ball away really cheaply. Once again, really poor stuff from us. Really not good. Casnovo does well to get the ball back. Tagsef on it here. Plays it up. Chimpitas does really well. Come on, Chimpitas. Oh, Fernando. Oh, that's the first chance we've seen from us. And it wasn't a bad little effort, that. But unfortunately, we don't get the goal. Liuzzo is looking absolutely shattered right now. I think we're going to have to make our final substitution already. In fact, we are going to do so. I'm going to get Bomb on for Liuzzo. We're going to change from a halfback into a DLP on defend. We just need to make a change back there. He's looking absolutely shattered. Okay, we're going to go attacking. We have nothing really to lose right now. 20 minutes. We need another goal. We need at least a goal to try and give us a chance in this game. Highlight. 15 minutes to play plus stoppage time. We score now. It's a nervy final last few minutes of this game for Bayern. If they get a third, it's game over and we know it is at that point. Oh, it's so gutting because I thought maybe the fact Bayern had started to drop a few points, maybe there was a chance. But again, our form away from home is what is costing us this season. And wow, Misic, I thought that was a goal. He's just pulled off a ridiculously good save there to hold that ball as well. Really good from him. I just don't think we're going to get anything out of this, are we? Right, I'm going to push Williams up. I'm going to push Casanova up. We have nothing to lose right now. I'm going to tell Fermek to go as an advanced playmaker on attack. Let's just go for this. Very attacking. Let's see what we can do. I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. But we're going to try it. Corner right now. Tagsef plays it in. Ricardo Lay. He does win it in the air, but it goes over the bar. It's probably going to be game over now as a result, isn't it? We'll encourage the lads. We go into stoppage time. I think it's going to end. Indeed, it does. We lose it 2-0. I said about our away form just a few minutes ago. It has cost us once again. Not happy. Not good enough. And the gap becomes 8 points with only 17 to play. We're at the halfway stage. And it looks like it's Bayern's to lose. Even so, despite the disappointing result, we still have done the job in Champions League. Of course, I said at the beginning of the season, my goal is to win the Cup this year and maybe to push on the Champions League. We'll have to wait and see. We'll go have a look at the schedule, see what we're looking back for. Of course, it is the January transfer window coming up and the winter break. So I'm going to play through the next 3 games in the Bundesliga. We'll come back then at the end of January for the German Cup match, the 3rd round match in a local derby away at Mainz. I'll run through all of our transfer business and then also play the Cup game in that video. But of course, guys, that will all be coming in next episode. Overall though, guys, that brings this video today to a close. 1 decent performance away from home and then 1 very poor performance away from home. It now means we've had 2 defeats in the league, 2 defeats in our most recent away fixtures in the league as well. As I've already said, in the league, our away form is what is costing us. I think in our last 3 away games in the league itself, we haven't got a win in them. So, not good stuff whatsoever. Still though, hopefully guys you have enjoyed today's video. If you have done, make sure to chuck a like down onto it. Also guys, if you have any ideas for transfers, do let me know down in the comments whether that's players going out or players coming in. As well though guys, if you do enjoy my content and you want to see any more such as the Red Dead Revival, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. But guys, thank you very much for watching and I will see you again next time.